Hey guys, and welcome back to part 3, Just Cause 2, the return of
Rico Maginfico, Stuntman Extraordinaire.
Last episode, we ended things on a bit of a cliffhanger, as I struggled to drive my limo through the jungle. This was as frustrating as it sounds, and set us up for an uncertain future. Especially when you have everyone and their mom after you.
Why are you running?
This guy, came from the sky. This was a real nail-biter and had me on the edge of my seat all the way up to the end.
Elegant work, brave fighter.
Well, thank you.
You will become a legend.
Deciding on a bit of leisure time to clear my head, I went boating, and took to the high but always level seas.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Arriving at the airport, I tried to take this vacay to the next level, but the airline wouldn't accept my boat.
That's a damn shame.
So, that was that. Vacation over. I messed around with these planes for like an hour. It was a lot of fun. But, before we knew it, it was over, and I found myself back on the prowl to pick up an armored truck for the Reapers.
You must steal an armored car for me.
Which was like, honestly, the easiest mission yet. Stormed the place, had the truck out of there in no time.
Excellent. The big steel beast is ours. We will put it to good use. Be sure of that.
No joke, it was like half as entertaining as the police chase I got in afterward. Like I was an absolute madman. Live by the bike, die by the bike. This stuff is so much fun. Concluding that madness, I noticed that we had unlocked our next major agency mission. So I took a heli far, far away to the desert lands to the southwest, arriving in the quaint town of Bendar by day. My heli blades hadn't even stopped spinning, and it was night. What? Apparently trying to find the location of Ken Pang.
Ken Pang, you say?
Some dude who apparently knows the location of the White Tiger.
Rings a bell.
I honestly have no idea what's happening. This guy puts up more defense than anyone so far.
But I don't know who you are.
But eventually relents and reveals his location.
Ah, yes.
Swear to God, these characters are super weird.
Yes. If you hurry to the old gambling warehouse in the desert, you might still catch him alive.
Just one small flight away and perfect for a heli ambush. I literally did this quicker than the game was prepared for.
Set the stage by killing all the guards, and then lure the gambling gangsters out.
Yeah.
I heard gunfire. Can we still go through with the execution? It's me! Good. We're coming out. This is getting out of hand.
Sniping our compadre free, I went back to the heli to make our getaway. But I guess that's too smart or something, because,
Please, Mr. Help!
what is happening to this game right now? Forced to snipe our way out of this completely manufactured problem, I lost sight of Pang for like 2 seconds, and the dickhead stole my chopper. What are you doing? I can't believe this. Surprisingly, I was able to get it back from him and resume the slaughter, but apparently it was destined to be. Oh my god, bro. This guy is like the biggest liability I've seen in a while. We even biked our way out of there, and the first people who tried to prevent that, he completely stops for.
Damn it, more of them! We're done for!
Dirt bikes are fun, but this was dumb.
Try to keep up!
Forced to attack this old shipwreck base, I battled this colonel and his men for information on the White Tiger. Okay, yep, still confused. Fortunately, though, things got cleared up a bit when the information drop came from our old pal Sheldon.
Hola, amigo!
Ah.
I done placed a beacon set to your frequency, hombre. Hurry up and get here, and I'll fill you in on the story. Over and out. I guess it's pretty clear.
Is it, though? So I guess he's going to fill us in on what's going on once we get to his beacon. And the arrival of an enemy chopper is conveniently exactly what we need.
Enemy located. All units attack on sight. A chopper. Seems my ride's here.
Unable to find Sheldon near the beacon, I get blow-darted and strung up.
Some of my boys got a little carried away with their lynching.
Like, how does this even happen?
Hurry up and get here.
Nice of you to drop in.
Discovering the sloth demon was him all along.
That was me all along.
The government interrupts our little barbecue, forcing us to bring out the big guns
Mind if I borrow this?
before we could continue our convoy.
Little buddy, get some.
Not that it really matters, because afterwards he just says just to keep doing what we've been doing.
I need you to do what you've been doing up until now. Keep that chaos building.
So that's good to know.
Never seen so many backwards-ass country fucks in my life.
Yet, we found him. An archaic quest goes on. Now knowing the identity of the sloth demon and his white tigers. Oh, and Blaine is being interrogated by a panda. So there's that. With chaos the topic of the hour, in order to unlock our next mission, it was time to scour this new desert landscape for some fresh targets. And I figured ordering a new upgraded dirt bike would help us in our vast quest. And man, did it. This thing was awesome. For like a minute. I think I blew out a tire on the first jump. This was definitely like the most reckless strategy, but I loved everything about it. Oh, and look, it brought us to our first target. You guys are so screwed. Yes! As if mowing down the enemy this way couldn't get any better than this. Throwing them into the depths of this fuel shaft was just loads of fun. The tether is the greatest thing they added in this game, by far.
What of me now?
Unfortunately, my attempts to head down the shaft myself to blow it up ended with incredible irony. How? Whatever, we made it back.
Enemy sighted. All available units advance.
No biggie. Just gonna detonate this now, so we don't have to worry about any mishaps.
That was fun.
Continuing the slaughter in just about every way, I explored all over trying to locate all the drops and get us to 100%. There's always like one left and it just fucks with you. Anyway, realizing I had forgotten a fuel pumping station conveniently outside the base, I took care of that, and apparently these workers with the situational awareness of a fruit fly. I got you, buddy. Ha! Oh, I think that guy was vaporized.
Don't take it personal.
That was awesome.
Today I begin the life that I've dreamed.
At 91% and predictably unable to find the last drop, I cut my losses and got out of there as the heat was growing, deciding to move on to the next target we happened to stumble across. This Humvee is absolutely the best. It climbs everything. Like, just when you think it can't take it, it hits that next gear. Ugh, yeah.
With 7 inches of ground clearance and low entrance height. Available with automatic transmission. And roomy and comfortable inside. It never forgets it's a tough truck.
Hoofing it back to semi-civilization, I stole a scooter, discovering a base in waiting directly ahead. Stuff is like fate, I tell you. Magnífico fucking these fools in next week, my guerrilla-style warfare was working like a charm. Okay, what was that? Dude, like, got wrecked by the roof. Systematically eliminating all the targets in sight, Rico was making this base pay for existing. I went through this whole experience like a dance.
Don't think it's sour grapes, but you're all a bunch of it.
Really getting the hang of this. With the situation still extremely hot, I did the impossible and rode out of there. It's funny because I made it like a mile and then they called in a helicopter. It was terrifying and badass in all the right ways. So, we have a heli now. The guy blew up my bike, so I stole his chopper. It seriously sounded like he fell 1,000 feet. But, no. He made it. I loved this game. What's really funny about this is after not long ago boasting about my performance, I hit the wrong button and we're heliless. So we're back to hoofing it. Or maybe not. Let the carnage commence. Ironically enough, upon arrival, it appeared they had called in a further chopper, which helped greatly with the destruction, even if it ended in a tie. This game keep being great. Sensing that my luck was beginning to run out, we had conveniently reached our goal, and new stronghold takeovers were now available. So we're just going to leave that place for now, and go fry bigger fish. Just gotta go all the way over there. To a tiny island Ular stronghold, where I would once again meet Shiri and get threatened.
It would be a scandal of great tragedy if you turned out to be a spy.
Alright.
I'm the guy who does his job. You must be the other guy.
This time tasked with securing a secret village for them.
It is a most sacred village to us, Ular. You must help us reclaim what is rightfully ours.
And man, was I ready for this.
Regroup, Ulars!
Guys, I really hope I can convey this properly, because this was like the biggest ass whooping I've ever seen. These idiots had the worst time putting up any sort of defense. And it was glorious. I know these missions can be kind of same, but I felt it here. I think Rico's found his groove. Things are looking up. Well, guys, I hope you all enjoyed part 3 of the return of
Rico Maginfico, Stuntman Extraordinaire.
I had an absolute ball during this episode. I know I have my fumbles with controls here and there, but I really feel like I'm getting the hang of things. This game is absolutely starting to blossom, and I'm really enjoying exploring its massive map. Next time, we should go on another quest into uncharted territory.
Tough luck, compadre.
I want to thank you all again for watching and supporting this channel, and a huge thank you to our patrons. You guys are truly the best. The return of Twisted Metal is next, which is going to be a riot. Trust me.
This makes me want to burn this motherfucker down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down!
So stay tuned for that. The next episode of this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.